Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another showcase. This time we are showcasing Alolan Golem, or Alolan, as some people like to say. Shout out to Scoot and Snart. My boy Mutant Polar Bear passed me to this team. I like the way it looked, considering if you watched my previous video, I talked about how Tapu Lele and Scizor both appreciate the support from Magnet Pull Golem. We got Sub Buzzwole, my Jams, Tentacruel, and we have Porygon to just help us check everything. But the idea of the team is to trap Celesteela, Skarmory, Magnezone with Golem, and then have Tapu Lele or Scizor put in some work. So Golem is more of a support Pokemon in this. If you guys missed any of my previous showcases, there's a link to the playlist down below. I tested this team a couple times. I really liked it. So again, shout out to my boy Mutant Polar Bear. And I also encourage you to follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Those links are down below. T-Spikes are really nice for Porygon, as well as Scizor, just to get some chip damage. We got a nice game right here. My opponent has a threatening team, but I really like Tentacruel. No aim, I am. Oh, thank you, friend. I was trying to see what he was trying to say, but we're gonna lead off with our Tentacruel because if I get up a T-Spike, I force him to whatever he goes out after. I can beat down. Is what I'm trying to say. Like I get up a T-Spike. Oh, that's crazy. That's a long time. Since yeah, man. Yeah, man. If I get up a T-Spike, I force Tapu Fini if it wants to defog later to absorb that. I can Rapid Spin versus his Nihilego, or Nihilego, I don't really know. Never knew really how to say it. Sorry for team steal. This is a team I use this team. Wow, I don't remember using Xurkitree. Leads off with that Nihilego. Now Thunderbolt isn't going to be doing too much to me. Actually, it will be because it's a crit. But we are able to get up T-Spike, thankfully. And what I can do here is... I doubt he has HP Fire. I'm just going to go Scizor and Mega Evolve and U-Turn. Main reason I want to Mega Evolve and U-Turn is because if he goes out into his... I guess he could stay in and go for Rocks if he wants to. But if he goes out to Celesteela, I get to trap that with Golem, which is, again, what I was talking about. Support for the team. Though if he did take the team from my channel, I probably put a Shed Shell on this thing. Nope. So I doubt he has Earthquake then also if he puts it on my channel. I trap him because of... Don't be. It's Pokemon, friend. Don't be. I don't want to say it's Pokemon. But, yeah, Wild Charge is going to be a 2-hit KO on this guy. If he does have Earthquake, then... I'm surprised he protected right there. Usually you'll Leech Seed first. Especially if you have leftovers. Because you can actually beat me 1v1. That boy is Fizz Def. Yeah, that's how you know it's a team for me. But what we can do now is get up our Stealth Rock after on his Protect right here. At least breaking his Nihilego's Focus Sash and whatnot. And again, still just trying to 1v1 this Celesteela. Because he is Fizz Def, it's doing a lot less than it would normally. But the important part is he is weakened for Psychic. That's the huge part. So Golem did its job in my opinion. All it needs to do is be weakened for Psychic. Nothing on his team takes a Spec Psychic now. Surprised he didn't go for a Double Protect there. I think that would have been a good opportunity to go for it. But because he is Fizz Def, there are no switch-ins. They call me Tapu Lele. I am Specs. I click Psychic. He dies. You can go for Protect if you want to, but nothing is going to take a Spec Psychic. Yeah. So it doesn't waste time going for Protect. And Golem did what it had to do. Tapu Lele and Scizor are now inside. Nihilego is going to come out. I'll just go Porygon on what I'm expecting to be Rocks. Also traces Base Boost. Or Sludge Wave too, I tank that. And we can recover off the damage. I need to waste my Psychic Terrain for later anyway. And I can just start throwing off some Ice Beams because it hits everything on his team. Yeah. It hits absolutely everything on his team. T-Spike is a little bit annoying if he wants to go for it, but because Tentacruel absorbs that, I'm not too worried. I would love to get on my own T-Spikes versus him. It's going to be really hard though. Marowak comes out. I get a crit. I guess he's going to try and burn me, so I'll Toxic him. Then again, I kind of want to Toxic him on the burn. I'm not sure. I don't want Porygon to be worn down by Xurkitree. I'll just go Tentacruel here. On his Will-O-Wisp, yep. I would have loved to let my Lele come in, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'll go Toxic Spikes here because I want to force him to sack that Nihilego, because Nihilego is actually a pretty big threat. And by him sacking that, it means it gets in and absorbs my T-Spikes, obviously. But what I'm hoping happens here is I sack Jam to Marowak. He should attack me right here. But if he goes Nihilego, then I get up T-Spikes anyway. But I sack Jam to Marowak. I go right out into my Specs Tapu Lele. I get my revenge kill right now on his Nihilego, which means he doesn't have that anymore, so I don't have to bullet punch anything. Yep, goodbye. But if Marowak does not eat at that range, bro, you gotta be a fool to eat a Specs Tapu Lele's attack. He sacks Marowak as well, which helps Scizor a lot. I'm assuming he's gonna go out into his own Nihilego right here. As he should, yep. And we can just go right to Porygon. Trace's Burst Boost. It's that Nihiligo's just chip damage, man. Eating up attacks for days. Well, just hit him with that nice recover. Only attack I really have to go for. But Porygon really takes this boy on. Goes out into Tapu Fini. I don't remember if it's Combine or not, but I doubt he'd defog if anything. Are you Combine? I'll go for Thunderbolt. Yeah. Alright, so I get to the rocks, which actually helps me out a ton. And I get a lot of chip damage on this Tapu Fini, which he can't beat me 1v1. I can just keep clicking Thunderbolt here. Eventually get my Burst Boost. Boy's gonna do some damage right now with this Tapu Lele. We'll recover off just to see, as it is Specs. I want to wear down his Psychic Terrain just a little bit more. Just for Bullet Punch for later. Do I want to go out to my own Lele? I'm going to get a crit eventually, man. I want to go out to my Scizor on a turn where Psychic Terrain ends. So, what I'll do here is I'll sack Scizor. Excuse me, Buzzwole. But they're like the same to me. I'll sack Buzzwole so I can go out to Scizor. I think just click U-turn. I want to click Roost because that allows me to take on Nihilego better. But if he goes Xurkitree, it's a little bit annoying. But I'll go for the Roost here as it goes Nihilego. Nice. And we can just click Bullet Punch. I don't care if he goes back down into Tapu Lele. I'm getting rid of this Nihilego. I don't want rocks being up. I'm back at full, which allows me to take Psychics better, which is also what I wanted. I guess he could, again, double back out into Tapu Lele if he wants to. I mean, I eat up HP Fire. I'm going to switch out into my own Tapu Lele here. I suppose he can go for Moonblast as well, but I don't Scizor and my own Porygon are key to winning this game, whereas Tapu Lele isn't as important. And even doubling back out to Nihilego, what you going to do, get up rocks? Okay. I'll go right back out into Scizor. On the Sludge Wave. Nice. And we can SD up. On his Psychic Terrain. And then I just roost up once on the Power Gem. So now we are back at full. What's up? And I really want to predict the Lele, but it's not worth it at this point. I'll just knock out the Nihilego. Nice. That's something that threatened my Tapu Fini, and I can just U-turn out. I take an HP Fire as he goes for Psychic. +2 U-turn does knock out Tapu Lele, and all I gotta do is go out into Porygon. I think just recover and win. Assuming he's Scarf Xurkitree. Yeah, so I just recover off. I eat this damage up. Yum. Hit that boy with a young Toxic. He is on a timer now, assuming we land. We actually land the Toxic. Amazing. I'm so surprised. So I do live a crit Thunderbolt, but a crit Thunderbolt into a para and a full para, or a Thunderbolt into a full para would be very not nice right now. But because Xurkitree is toxic, it does give Scizor the opportunity to also beat it 1v1. And all of this is possible because, thank you, bro, I really enjoyed the match. Okay, good game. It's not over yet, bro. Oh, good game. Well, if he pulled parried me, he could have won, because I'm assuming this is Scarf Xurkitree. I'm giving him the opportunity to Beast Boost, though I think, yeah, no, Scizor wouldn't live it up +1. But, yeah, I think he should have played it. It's Mons. He could have. Anyway, You saw what Golem did. Golem trapped Celesteela early, weakened it to the point where Tapu Lele did not have to care. Whenever it came in, it clicked Psychic. I like my opponent's team. That boy has the Unbound. PK, the Ascendant. He knows what I'm talking about. PK knows what I'm talking about. I like my opponent's team, though. Tapu Lele is a clean mon to start off with. If he led off with Golisopod. Unfortunately, it was Probopass as his lead. This boy has Volts. Why is this thing annoying? This mon is annoying as hell. Holy crap. We'll go Tentacruel just to get up a T-Spike immediately as he goes for Thunder Wave. I wanted that T-Spike up for Shiinotic and Garchomp. If he wants to Volt Switch, that's fine. It's not going to be doing too much. I'm a little bit scared of Salazzle because my team is on the slower side. So a Pokemon like Salazzle is very, very threatening. My Scizor has the opportunity to put in some work. I got to trap the Probopass. I'm assuming he might have HP Fire if he's the Ascended, the Unbound. Why am I faster? Para is crazy this generation. God. Let me spin that away. Oh, he lets me... Oh, no. That would have been too easy to get off the spin there, I guess. I'm assuming he's going to SD up. I would have loved to spin. I need Porygon in this game so badly. So if he SDs up, I'm in a bad situation. There's a Salazzle. I need to just click Thunderbolt here. That boy... Wait, Corrosion! Give me, something's coming in! I'm eating that up, too. Yum. That boy's on a timer. What's up? Thanks for the Corrosion. Don't I win now? I stall out every mod. No! The victory is gone! That don't matter. I go right out Tentacruel, and I Rapid Spin away the hazards. Thank God for Corrosion. That is so clean. Also, this was a Z move, so I don't have to worry about Garchomp having a Z move. And I'm able to Rapid Spin away the hazards. Assuming he might be Scarf Garchomp. Whatever the case may be, Buzzwole gets to come in, and oh, that's so clean. Buzzwole gets to come in and just sub up. But I do want Rocks. I'm assuming he's going to go out into Shiinotic. I don't think Shiinotic takes me on too well. Let's see. Let's actually see if he's Fizz Def or not, because it does have really low HP. What I was thinking about doing was doubling out to Golem just to get up my Rocks, since he has no way of getting rid of them. But I'll just... Oh my god. And I love Shiinotic because of Shrimp Sap and whatnot, but that's terrible for my opponent. We'll sub here, just in case he doubles out to Salazzle or anything. It was just in my best interest because I do knock him out with the next Leech Life regardless. I'm assuming he's going to go Salazzle now. Actually, if I get rid of Salazzle, I get to get up T-Spikes, which will help for Golisopod and whatnot. So we get my Beast Boost. I love Shiinotic. I wish I had higher base HP. It'd be so much better as a Mon, but we can switch out into my Tentacruel on his Fire Blast. Proceed to get up a T-Spike. Even if he wants to taunt me, that's just another turn of poison. That Corrosion Trace was clean. That Corrosion Trace was clean. And you know what? Get trapped. Get trapped by my Alolan. I don't know if he has Earth Power, but that boy is now trapped. I came in on an Earth Power. I want HP on Porygon. I can't believe I just came in on Earth Power. I want HP on Porygon. Unfortunately, I guess Golem wasn't going to be doing much. It loses to Golisopod's Water move. Maybe I should have brought it in after because he was going to go for Thunder. He was at least going to go for Stealth Rock. I don't want to get Thunder Waved, so I'll switch out to Tentacruel on that. As he has Volt Switch. Okay, so now I know that my Buzzwole 100% subs up on this guy. I don't get a Rocks this game, unfortunately, though. Salazzle comes out. That gives me the opportunity to spin if he wants to taunt me. I don't mind. Just Rapid Spin away the hazards. Probopass comes back. Okay. I mean, I get on my T-Spike again anyway. If you want to Volt Switch for Chip, that's fine. I could also Scald to break his Sturdy, assuming he has that, but I think he has Magnapul. That's doing a clean 2. That T-Spike is all I need. I don't even need the T-Spike, to be honest. I'm more worried about Metagross than anything else. Yeah, we'll just keep Rapid Spinning. We'll play this game. There you go, Sturdy broken. Ah, nice. And every single time... I'm surprised he's not going Metagross. Oh, there it is. I think he should have went that originally. But Scizor does take this guy on, and I can take this as an opportunity to Mega Evolve and U-turn, eating up any attack he wants to go for. Zen Headbutt does so much damage, God. But we can U-turn out of there into our Buzzwole. The Buzzwole is here. The Buzzwole is now. I'm in. What's up? Where are you? I can't see you. I don't see you. We'll sub up. We don't want to get Thunder Wave. You can't touch me anyways. Volt Switch is definitely not breaking my sub. There's no way Volt Switch, unstaffed Volt Switch is breaking my sub. Ah, I get to bring him down to 32 for Scizor? Clean. Don't even have to go for Focus Punch here because Earthquake hits his entire team. Yeah. Yeah, that boy's giving me 2 Pokemon for the price of 1. And my Tentacruel can still T-Spike up versus Probopass if necessary. Plus Buzzwole walls like everything on his team. If I was him, I'd probably sack his Salazzle now. Salazzle. Yo, Scoot, get out of my head. That guy has the Ascended. Did my Discord just pop up for no reason? I didn't click you. Get out. Get out. That boy took a 4 times effective attack from 400 attack like it was nothing. 83%? I expected at least 30. Or to die if he had Magnet-Pull. Golisopod is his play of choice. I mean, it does break my sub, but it's going to take a Leech Life. Yeah, it's going to take a Leech Life. I don't know if he was abandoned or what he is, and I have no reason not to go for sub because another turn of poison means that my Leech Life does knock him out. Why does he have Razor Shell over Liquidation? I would not run that, but we can knock him out with the Leech Life and get a Beast Boost and get back up to full HP after leftovers. So we are +1. Metagross can come in if it wants to. I do beat it with the Earthquake. Salazzle though is his play of choice. Makes sense, makes sense. We'll just go Tentacruel. Wear him down a bit. But was able to knock me out though. However, he's toxic. He doesn't have an attack to hit. No, he probably does. His last move is probably like a... His last move is probably, what's it called? Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb. So I'll just Thunderbolt this guy and knock him out. I don't mind if he Toxics me, because then I can Toxic the Metagross, put that boy on a young timer. Yeah. Get this guy out of here with the poison. I can Toxic Metagross. I also 1v1 Garchomp, but I have Buzzwole in the back, so I don't worry about that. So we're going to Toxic the Metagross. That's so clean. I like the set my opponent had, but I also like the ability to be able to Toxic my opponent, so I'm going for that. Stay in. Give me this. Hey! Hey! That's clean. That's so clean. I'll just recover up just in case he misses or whatnot. I'm not worried about Garchomp in the back. Unfortunately, my opponent does get an attack raise, so now he's a little bit more scary, but I can go out to Scizor and Roost up. Mega Scizor eats this guy up, and I'm glad he's on a timer due to that Toxic. That is so strong. Holy crap, man. But I only need Mega Scizor for this Mon, so as long as he doesn't crit me, flinch me, or anything, I'm good. Like I said, I only need Mega Scizor for this Mon. Garchomp comes out. I'm not sure if he's going to Earthquake or Fire Fang, but we'll go out to Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele is the least expendable member. My opponent has 2 Steel types and a Pokemon that's faster. And you Fire Fangs, Garchomp eats it up. Or, excuse me, Tapu Lele eats it up. And I can just click the Shadow Ball here as it hits everything. For neutral or super effective damage. I love how when Metagross comes out, dude is still on a timer. That's so cool. What are you going to do with this? Aren't you Scarf? Don't I get to go to Buzzwole after and just sub up? I'm pretty sure Buzzwole just subs up now. I'll just sub. I could get a Beast Boost, but I don't want him to crit me. That'll be close to knocking me out anyway. I just don't want him to crit me, so I'll go for sub again. Especially because it also stalls out my Psychic Terrain. Not that that matters. Yo, I love how Porygon traced to Corrosion, and his own ability just made me beat him down. And we'll just Focus Punch here. No reason to go for Earthquake when we can focus behind a sub. Goodbye. Such a clean Mon. I love Salazzle. Good game, dude. I love Salazzle. That's so fun. Unfortunately, Golem didn't get to do much in that game. Actually, Rocks would have been so huge too because Salazzle was actually a problem. But I didn't expect him to Earth Power that turn. I thought he'd Rock first on my on a predicted full para or something. But at least I got to show in the first game how Golem works. More so than the second game. And I think in one of my showcases, I showed off how Alolan Golem is a really good support Mon. I'm pretty sure I did. But hopefully we can get, some more good games before this live ends up being gone. I don't know why, but I just had so much fun. Corrosion is a good ability, guys. I hope you see why Corrosion is a good ability. I Toxic Salazzle, which was a huge threat to my team. I Toxic Metagross, which is also a huge threat to my team. Obviously, this isn't the Salazzle showcase. I will be doing one. But Corrosion is such a cool ability. I wish it was more widely distributed. But it definitely makes Salazzle a threat. I think more as a support Pokemon than as a sweeper. And that's not to say that Salazzle isn't a sweeper anyway, because it does have nasty plot, high base speed, and whatnot. So in this game, I don't think we are going to be able to trap much, unfortunately. But he's very weak to Scizor. I'm leaning off with it. That boy has like DPP. That boy actually brought his DPP team. I'm expecting this to be Bandit Scizor, Life Orb Mixed Ments. That dude actually brought DPP. Yeah, there's Mamoswine as a lead. We'll just Mega Evolve and Bullet Punch because his best answers don't really take it on too well. And I have Tapu Lele in the back to cover any type of Lucario outside of Agility. Agility would actually be scary. So we'll just click Bullet Punch twice. I don't want to predict anything right here. I don't see a reason to. Don't I just... I'll U-turn. Yeah, that boy is Bandit Scizor. But we have Tentacruel right here. He actually is running DPP. I bet you his Mamoswine has Ice Fang. I can respect DPP. But I have the best Ments answer in DPP, which was Porygon. And I'm running enough speed for Mamoswine, so I can knock this thing out with the Scald. Goodbye. That boy's actually running DPP team. I love it. I love it, but I don't understand it. But that makes it easier for me, because then I just click Psychic. If he goes Machamp, I'll just Rapid Spin away. Starmie has Thunderbolt, not Psychic. Goes out to Ments. Is this Classic Mix Ments? Are you going to drop a Draco on me? I got the Porygon. Oh, he's Scarf. Ooh, okay. Hit that boy up with a young Recover if he wants to go for the superpower. Fine. Either way, Porygon is safer. I think he might be Scarf Ments, actually. He's smart, though, to not go for superpower, because that would have given me the opportunity to Rapid Spin with Tentacruel. So I like how he's playing aggressively. I can respect that. The only problem with DPP versus this is that in that game, SD Scizor beats Starmie 1v1 unless Starmie crits it, because there's no Scald. In this, like, SD Scizor has a lot of fun versus his team. If I get up Rocks, I somehow managed to get up Rocks. We'll go Porygon yet again. I really want to Rapid Spin here, though. But Porygon's just the best play. I feel like he'll double into Lucario or Machamp. It's so obvious. I'll Rapid Spin. The opportunity has been given to me. We take those. I don't care if he's anything like Agility wouldn't be a problem because I have Buzzwole in the back. SD, I have Tapu Lele in the back, and DPP does not know about Tapu Lele. So I can let him Extreme Speed me. Go right out into Specs Tapu Lele. Yeah, DPP didn't have this monster. DPP would be broken with Terrakion, to be honest. Yeah, that's not a counter. That boy is not a counter. How much does U-turn do, though? Let me make sure. That had to be Bandit. That's not Scarf. And if he's Scarf, he dies. About to find out the difference. Yep. Goodbye, Scizor. This guy revenge kills everything. I love it. They call me the Lele. Tapu Lele. I could just stay in versus everything, to be honest. Machamp is probably going to be Sash, though. I'm not too worried about Lucario. Like I said, I do have Buzzwole in the back. It'll take a plus. Probably, it might take a +4 Extreme Speed. Starmie comes out. I don't think you knock me out with anything. See, this is the most expendable, but I don't want to sack it. Ugh, whatever. Man, that makes me sad. But we can go out into Scizor now and just click U-turn. That's so sad that I got 2 games where Golem doesn't get to do much. But that's just because of my opponent's team composition. Like, if he had Celesteela, Skarmory, Magnezone, which is everything that's being ran now. I don't know why it's not being ran. It would wreck him. But I can go right to Tapu Lele and this time just click Specs Moonblast. I doubt he's Assault Vest. Let me just click Psychic. I don't want to risk that. Pretty sure this will kill through Assault Vest. It's Specs, it's Psychic Terrain boosted. I want to Moonblast because his resistance does not exist. But if he is Assault Vest Machamp, maybe he'll live a Specs Moonblast. I don't feel like calking. I really don't feel like calcing right now. So let's get off another Psychic, knock this thing out. What if you use the rare Scarf Machamp? Goodbye. And slowly but surely, we're getting rid of my opponent's answers to Porygon. Slowly but surely. So once I reset the terrain, I come back in. Because he has extreme speed, I guess you have Bullet Punch. I doubt that knocks me out without adaptability or something like that. So I'll kill this thing too. Maybe I shouldn't risk this, but it doesn't matter because I have Buzzwole in the back. And Porygon. Is he weak to Gengar? I don't know. His team might not have... No, because he's Scarf Mence, Machamp, Scizor. That boy ain't weak to Gengar. That boy don't have Bullet Punch. Get out of my sight. I love how I'm taking my DVP knowledge into account here. And, wow, everything wins. So, I'll just click Psychic twice. Get off some nice young damage. Get a crit on my opponent. Nice young DPP crit. That boy is leftover Starmie. You are not doing any types of damage today. I bet you I can go out to Buzzwole. I'll just go Porygon though. Trace his Natural Cure. Hit it clean in case he has Toxic or Thunder Wave. I doubt it. Maybe Reflect. But, well, switches out to Mence. I eat any hit. Oh, that boy is Toxic. Well, I'm gonna switch out. I don't have to. In fact, I'm gonna Toxic him first and then switch out. Because I can. No, I really don't have to. But Toxic was the correct play there. Well, actually, no, Thunderbolt was fine, but... because even if he's Natural Cure, it doesn't beat 1v1. Good game, dude. So, his DVP team could have actually been a problem if I didn't have one of the best answers to Mence in the game back in DVP before Mence got banned, which is Porygon. Also, if I didn't have Scizor, top of the list. Pretty much if I didn't have my team. If we were playing DVP, though, DVP Buzzwole sounds pretty broken, too. I'm not gonna lie. That boy goes for sub, Rotom comes in. Got that 20 base power Leech Life. Ooh. Does Buzzwole learn any dark type attacks? Let's see. You know, Brutal Swing? I would actually use Brutal Swing back then. Or Ice Punch, I guess. I don't see any type of dark. I see dark. Hidden Power Dark. That's not... Fling. Okay, that's not good either. Taunt. Can you show me a dark attack that does damage? Okay, you don't got nothing. Give me Knockoff. Give Buzzwole Knockoff. We'll look for another game, though. Finally, a Magnezone. This is what I've been waiting for. Gosh. Thank you, man. We're going to lead off with Porygon because Porygon can Toxic. Everything is a lead outside of Scizor. That boy is oblivious. I don't care. Put that boy. Basically, I just want to be able to break his Sash. Sub. Sash, yes. Yes. And thankfully, we will be able to trap the Magnezone in this game. That's what I want. Magnezone is his play of choice. What do you do to me, though? Are you going to click Flash? Did I just recover? Alright. Nothing. That looks specs to me. Scizor comes out. Oh my god, I'm in the turn. I'm in the core. I'm in the turn core. Whatever, let me go jam. I'm in the core, man. I'm stuck in the trap. The Vortex is here. The Vortex is now. I gotta worry about Greninja, but I think Battle Bomb Porygon deals with that well enough. Crap, man. That's the one thing about Golem that's like not helpful for me. The boy isn't ground type, so I'm so threatened by this. This is annoying. I gotta let it take the Volt Switch. Does a ton too. Resisted hit. Yeah, right. Mammal comes out. I do have Buzzwole. I really want to get up rocks. He's just gonna Earthquake though, but I'll get up my rocks just in case he doesn't. He should Earthquake here though. He really should. Yeah, I didn't have anything for that, man. But Buzzwole does get the sub up versus him. It sucks how I talked about, yeah, this is the game where Buzzwole's going to be doing something and our Golem's going to be doing something. I had to sack it because of the turn core, which is Leech Life here. Get off some recovery. Ooh, clean recovery. Foul play? Yum. Never heard of you. And I'm fastest, I can always sub. So we'll click Focus Punch just in case he wants to foul play again. As he turns out into what I'm assuming to be a Alolan Marowak. Okay. I'm assuming he's going to go out. There's no way you let me Earthquake you. You have to go back on the Mana Buzz. I'll go for Earthquake anyway. There's no way you let me Earthquake you there. You can't let me Earthquake you. I don't believe that. He let me Earthquake him. I didn't believe it. Shadow Bone. Yum. I'll sub up again just in case he switches out. I mean, I get up subs versus everything on his team, so I'm not too worried. In fact, I'll just click Earthquake again just to be safe. Get my beast boost! Greninja can come out if it wants to. Gives me the opportunity to get up a hazard. If he goes a Magnezone, I can Earthquake that thing. Mamoswine isn't an answer to me. Tapu Lele isn't an answer. Well, Tapu Lele is an answer to Scizor. I'm so sad that Golem's not being able to do much this game. I'm sorry, guys. He's playing his pressure right. Like, he has U-turn and whatnot. And he's doing it right. Greninja comes out. I'm assuming he's just going to Dark Pulse, but he has to. I don't think he can actually risk that. So I'll go onto my Tentacle right here on his Hydro Pump. As that is Specs. God. Calm down. I feel like a T-Spike is a smart play. As he goes Mandibuzz, this does give me the opportunity to potentially burn my opponent. And by me doing that, that boy is not going to be breaking my sub. Goes for U-turn though. Okay. The turn combo. The zone is in. The zone is near. The zone is now. Can't touch this one. Pissing me off. I'm just going to scald you and get off some damage for Tapu Lele. That's all I need. And we get a burn too? Clean. So, that damage is all I needed for Lele. And if he wants to go out to Scizor, I go right out to Lele. I don't mess around with this threat, and I click HP Fire. In fact, I actually think I click Moonblast here just in case he goes out into his Mandibuzz. But I really don't want to mess around with this threat. I really want to go for HP Fire. But Moonblast just seems so tempting. I'm going for it. Yeah, I don't want him to defog away my hazard. Get that out of my sight. The T-Spike is up forever. Enjoy that. I don't think you beat Porygon 1v1 no matter what attack you go for, so. Yeah, I don't think you beat my team 1v1 now because the T-Spike is up, bros. That's it. That was it. That was the play. I made the play when I had to. I beat you 1v1. All I gotta do is recover up. You gonna SD up? That's not a problem. Go right to Buzzwole. All I have to do is go for HP Fire after getting off damage. He can't even Bullet Punch me, which is amazing. So we go Buzzwole here. I'm trying to reset my Psychic Terrain as well. Assuming he's going to SD up to +6. Or go right for U-turn, yeah. So all that is just gone. And that's the chip damage that I need on Greninja. There's no way I am 2-hit KO'd if I go out to Porygon. I doubt it. There's no way I'm 2-hit KO'd. Yeah. Yum. Though it was kind of a risk to go Porygon, eventually I had to. All I need is damage. All I want is damage. All I need is damage. That's all I want. And I get a para too. Ugh, a little bit bad for my opponent. I'll go Buzzwole here. Because I'll sack it to go for HP Fire. Unfortunately, he gets paralyzed. The boy will go for sub. No! I don't know if that crit mattered, to be honest, but I don't want to give him Battle Bond at all. So I'm going Porygon. I guess he could flinch me, but every single turn that he stays in, he takes poison damage, which is what I need. I don't want him to transform into Ash Greninja. That dude is taking... Porygon is so clean in this game. This is the Porygon Showcase. This actually might be the Porygon Showcase. Good lord. And every hit, if Magnezone comes in as well, it takes burn. Everything on its team is status now, and I love it. Like, Mamoswine comes in. That boy takes damage. This gives me the opportunity to go out to my Buzzwole here. And just leech life away. I don't care about rocks. All I need is damage. Damage is all I need. Damage is all I want. And we'll just go for leech life here because Ice Crash isn't going to be doing crap. Get rid of this monster. Get rid of this monster with the Beast Boost. Greninja comes out. I can click HP Fire in a bit. I don't think Scizor dies, so I'm going to give him the opportunity to knock me really low with the Hydro Pump. Because now I'm putting him in a position where do you knock me out to get your Battle Bond, or do you go Magnezone? And if Magnezone comes in, all I need is some chip damage. That's chip damage for HP Fire. That is actually chip damage for HP Fire. Specs HP Fire is going to sweep him now. That is just the chip damage I needed. because you can't Volt Switch out into anything. If you go Scizor, I go out into my my Tapu Lele and I kick Specs HP Fire. The modest Specs HP Fire is here. Greninja dies. So basically, by doing that play, it doesn't give him the opportunity to get his Ash Greninja form, and it means that he is in a position where he loses to HP Fire. So Specs HP Fire knocks out Scizor that range. Greninja comes out. I do live a Dark Pulse and a Hydro Pump, and I could just go right for the HP Fire. That should be able to knock him out with the poison damage, or a turn a little bit away, but it doesn't matter. Poison did its job. The Battle Bond. The bond was not enough. I was Charizard X. Locked into HP Fire. And all I gotta do is go out into my Buzzle and I beat this thing 1v1. I should be faster. So we're gonna be able to beat him 1v1. Unfortunately, Golem did not get to shine in this live, guys. I really do think it's because of the teams I fought. Honestly, if I was seeing more Celesteela and Magnezone Tapu Fini teams, the standard stuff that I always see in every single live, Golem would have put in a lot of work. But we're going to leave the live at that. I'll be using Golem more in the future. I really love support Golem. I think it's a really, at least in the first game, I think it was a good example of what Golem does. Weakens or traps or beats Celesteela for Tapu Lele and Scizor to put in work. But like I said, guys, hope you all enjoyed. Feel free, of course, to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.